Okay, today we will start with the topic that is basic concept of object-oriented programming. In the last class, we have discussed about the class, object, class and object both are the basic things in object-oriented programming. Without these, we can't create the program, we can't show the concept of OOPS without the use of class and object. Today onwards, we will start this one, abstraction. Abstraction and encapsulation we have done in the previous class also, but here we will do revision of these two. Abstraction. Abstraction means it act of representing essential features without including the background detail. That means through this we can show only necessary information without presenting its detail. Like here we have an example. While you are using a smartphone without knowing about the internal design. Internal design means how the message is sent to other one. Okay? How will you receive message? Okay? So what is the internal process? You don't know. Okay? So internal design, about the internal design we don't know. Okay? We are using only a smartphone. So that is the essential features. Essential features means messages or video, then audio, then WhatsApp, Facebook, or many more applications we are using in the smartphone. Okay? So it's just showing the essential feature, but in the background what is going on we don't know. Okay? So that is called abstraction. Abstraction means it shows only essential features without including the background detail. Like take another example, like a fan. Through the fan we got only air. Okay? But how we are getting air we don't know. Okay? What is the internal process we don't know. How the motor is working and remaining things what are going on inside the fan we don't know about that. Then second one is encapsulation. Encapsulation means it is just like a capsule. Capsule means two different things we have in a capsule with two different things. When we combine together, it makes a single unit. So similarly here, wrapping up of data and a function into a single unit is called encapsulation. It's called a class or is known as encapsulation. Class is a group of data and function. Similarly, encapsulation means when we wrap data and function together, it makes a class. So class is a best example of encapsulation. Here the data is hidden and cannot be accessed directly. Clear? So this is the security. This is the security. Encapsulation, through the encapsulation we got security. So no one can access data directly because it is hidden. If we want to access data, so we use the function. So you need to call related function through an object. So function is called by an object. Through that we can read the data. So it adds the security. Then inheritance. Inheritance, the process by which object of one class acquire the property of another class is known as inheritance. Inheritance is the most important feature of object-oriented programming. You can take an example like a class animal may be extended to a carnivorous or a herbivorous is a class. So animal is a superclass. Animal is a superclass and the carnivorous and herbivorous are the subclass of this superclass, or you can say subclass. Superclass animal is a superclass. So similarly, carnivorous and herbivorous is a subclass because carnivorous shares the sum or all the property of animal. Like take an example of your family. Okay, your grandfather, your father and you. ठीक है, means your father has some or more or all, some or all the property that is inherited by his grandfather. आपने देखा होगा आपके जो दादाजी हैं और आपके जो पापा हैं, पापा या तो फेस वाइज या वॉइस वाइज या नॉलेज वाइज या कुछ ना कुछ चीजों से आपके दादा के जो फीचर्स हैं वो आपके पापा के अंदर आ रहे हैं. ठीक है, दैट इज कॉल्ड इनहेरिटेंस. सिमिलरली आपके अंदर भी हो सकता है आपके फादर के कुछ फीचर्स आ रहे हो. ठीक है, दैट इज कॉल्ड इनहेरिटेंस. ठीक है, तो कुछ भी आ सकते हैं और सारे के सारे भी आ सकते हैं. दैट इज कॉल्ड इनहेरिटेंस. क्लियर? तो लिखा द प्रोसेस बाय विच ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ वन क्लास, तो दिस क्लास इज कॉल्ड बेस क्लास, एक्वायर द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ अनदर क्लास. तो फर्स्ट क्लास जो टॉप मोस्ट क्लास होगी दैट इज कॉल्ड बेस क्लास, और जो उसके नीचे क्लास होगी दैट इज कॉल्ड ड्राइव्ड क्लास. ठीक है, वन क्लास एक्वायर द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ अनदर क्लास इज नोन एज इनहेरिटेंस. A class animal may have extended to carnivorous or herbivorous. That is, both carnivorous and herbivorous acquire the property from class animal. ठीक है, so here animal is the base class. Animal is the topmost class, base class, और herbivorous and carnivorous are the derived class, or you can say child class of this animal class. So means carnivorous or herbivorous shares some or all the properties from animal. Next is polymorphism. Polymorphism means different form. Here polymorphism is combined with two words. One is poly and second one is morphism. Poly means many, morphism means forms. That means polymorphism means many forms. Many form means one name, different forms. That is the ability of function to perform more than one task. Means if we have one function, name is same, but this function can use for more than one things. ठीक है, तो a function can perform more than one task. This is very important concept of object-oriented programming, since this feature help to reduce the code size. ठीक है, through this feature it can reduce our size of the code. प्रोग्राम का साइज जो है वो छोटा कर देगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द फंक्शन सम इज यूज्ड फॉर एडिंग टू नंबर्स एज वेल एज फॉर कंबाइनिंग टू वर्ड्स. ठीक है, इफ सम करना है तो सम नेम ऑफ द फंक्शन रिमेन सेम, फंक्शन का नाम सम है, बट थ्रू दिस वी कैन एड टू नंबर्स एज वेल एज वी कैन कंबाइन टू वर्ड्स. When it will add two numbers or when it will combine two words, it depends on input. If our inputs are in the form of characters, like 1 and 1, both are written in form of character, numeric character, then its answer is 11. 1 plus 1, that is 11. In case when both the inputs are in the form of character, or if input are in the form of digits, then answer is 2. 1 plus 1, that is 2. So sum is a function. So sum is a one function. एक function है sum. ठीक है, it can be used for two different tasks. ठीक है, one is for adding two numbers and second is for combining two words. Now the difference between C and C++. So we have two different tables. Through that we can understand the difference between the C language and C++ language. C language was developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie. So this language was developed in 1972. Developer name is Dennis Ritchie. Similarly here C++ language was developed in 1980s by Bezer and Strostrup. Clear? Bezer and Strostrup. So here we have, look here, in the book it is written 1981 or at the beginning it is written 1983. You don't get confused. ठीक है, तो यहां पर कर देना, इसे करेक्ट करके यहां कर देना 1980 S लगा देना S. दैट मीन्स 1980s. 80s मीन्स 83, 81, 82. एग्जैक्ट ईयर तो किसी को नहीं पता, बट 1983 इज द एग्जैक्ट ईयर. ठीक है, बुक में जो स्टार्टिंग में लिखा था वो सही है, तो आप इसे 80s कर देना. 1980s बाय बेजारिन स्ट्रॉस्टर, और यू कैन राइट 1983. तो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. Then C is a procedural oriented programming language. C is a procedure oriented programming language. It based on procedure, ठीक है, rather than function और rather than data. ठीक है, और यहाँ पर लिखा है C++ is an object oriented programming language. ये object oriented है और वो procedure oriented थी. Then C is a middle level language, whereas C++ is a high level language. C++ आपकी high level language भी होती है. देखो ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड तो है ही है, साथ में हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज भी है. ठीक है, द एक्सटेंशन ऑफ सी प्रोग्राम इज .c. एक्सटेंशन मींस whenever you save your program you have to write its extension. ठीक है, तो .c लिखते हैं फॉर C लैंग्वेज और .cpp is for C++. ठीक है, एक्सटेंशन ऑफ C++ प्रोग्राम इज .cpp. In C programming language, a big problem divides into small pieces known as functions. ठीक है, whenever we divide our C program, देखो ये पढ़ा था प्रोसीजर ओरिएंटेड में. Whenever we divide our large program into small sub parts, each part is called function. Function or module. Clear? तो यहाँ पर भी लिखा है, देखो C programming language, a big problem divides into small piece is known as functions or modules. Whereas in C++ program, big problem divides into class and object. ठीक है, यहाँ पर जो भी divide होता है that is divided in the form of objects. Look here, object A, object B, object C. Clear? Then structure in C does not have function declaration feature. ठीक है, structure in C does not have function declaration feature. That is, we cannot declare a function as a member function of structure in C. Means C के अंदर एक structure का concept होता है, उस concept में हम member function declare नहीं कर सकते inside the structure of C. ठीक है, whereas in structure in C++ provide a feature of declaration of function as a member of structure. ठीक है, इसमें हम member declare कर सकते हैं, function जो function होता है उसको as a member डिक्लेयर कर सकते हैं. ठीक, उसमें नहीं कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, वी यूज scanf and printf function for standard input and output. ठीक है, here we have scanf and printf function. Here instead of scanf printf we have cin and cout. Please correct this. ये स्पेलिंग गलत लिखी है, यहाँ काउंट लिख दिया है. करेक्ट स्पेलिंग इज COUT, cout. ठीक है, रिमूव n फ्रॉम द काउंट. जो काउंट लिखा हुआ है उसमें से n को आपको रिमूव कर देना है. क्लियर, यहाँ पर n नहीं आएगा. आंसर इज ना, वर्ड इज COUT, सी आउट. तो सी इन एंड सी आउट इज फॉर इनपुट एंड आउटपुट. आफ्टर दैट स्टार्टिंग C++ एडिटर. C++ एडिटर को कैसे ऑन करोगे? See the icon of C++. This is the icon of C++. Turbo C++ for Windows 7. ठीक है, double click on this. Once you double click the icon of Turbo C++, then you will get the software. Yes, it just look like this. Is it visible? This is visible. Very good. Now Ravandeep saying yes, yes sir. Okay, so this is the screen. This is the screen of Turbo C++. Clear? So how will you get this screen? You can click the icon of Turbo C++ for Windows 7 so that you can get, or you can search anywhere like here Turbo. When you search you will get this option. ठीक है, click on that. Once you click, then it will open in your screen. Then see the following components of C++ screen, like this. Now see here, this, ये जो लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पर NUM सब कुछ लिखा होगा, देखो NONAME00, क्लियर, ये लिखा हुआ है ना, दैट इज प्रोग्राम टाइटल, दैट इज अवर प्रोग्राम टाइटल। यहाँ देखो प्रोग्राम टाइटल लिखा हुआ है। आफ्टर दैट यहाँ पर एक येलो कलर का कर्सर आ रहा है, ये दिख रहा होगा आपको कर्सर, ठीक है, दिस इज नोन एज टेक्स्ट एडिटर। थ्रू दिस यू कैन एडिट द, देखो मेरे में येलो कलर का नहीं आ रहा, अब येलो कलर का आ जाएगा, आ गया येलो कलर, ठीक है, और येलो कलर नहीं लगाना है तो ये आ गया, ठीक। तो इसका मीन्स दिस इज कॉल्ड एडिटर, थ्रू दिस यू कैन एडिट योर टेक्स्ट। देन मेन्यू बार, फाइल, एडिट, सर्च, रन, कंपाइल, डीबग, ये लिखा है ना, फाइल, एडिट, सर्च, रन, कंपाइल, डीबग, ये लिखा हुआ है, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड मेन्यू बार, ये आपका मेन्यू बार हो गया। देन here this blue color screen is called program area, here you have to write your programs, यहाँ पर आप अपने programs लिखोगे। and then ये जो नीचे दिखा है that is called output window, output window means if any error is occurred, any warning is occurred, so it shows a message. It is not exact your output window, output you will get in different screen, that is called black screen, ठीक है, ब्लैक स्क्रीन पर आउटपुट आएगा, यहाँ पर आउटपुट नहीं आएगा, ठीक है। अब आप कहोगे सर आपके वाले स्क्रीन पे नहीं आ रहा है, मैं दिखा देता हूँ, हमारे वाले स्क्रीन पे भी आएगा, ठीक है। कब आएगा, जब क्या करेंगे, हम कोई प्रोग्राम टाइप करेंगे और प्रोग्राम टाइप करने के बाद एरर या वार्निंग शो होगी तब, ठीक है। सो डोंट वरी, अभी नहीं आ रहा, छोड़ देते हैं इसे। नाउ दिस इज द कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ विंडो, विंडो कौन सी, C++ एडिटर, वो C++ एडिटर। सो दिस इज द टेक्स्ट एडिटर, यहाँ से आप लिखोगे। मेन्यू बार आपने देख लिया, ऊपर वाली जो है मेन्यू बार है। देन प्रोग्राम एरिया, इसमें आप प्रोग्राम लिखोगे। प्रोग्राम टाइटल, टाइटल मींस when you save your program, the title will get changed, by default its name is 0ONAME00 like this, ठीक है। and one more thing you see here, .cpp is it run, .cpp stand for C++, so it is a C++ compiler, ठीक है। तो एक्सटेंशन ऑफ C++ फाइल इज .cpp। देन explanation of each component is given here. Now menu bar, it contains the various menus, each menu contains a number of options for performing various operations. Then program area, where the area where the programmer writes or edits the program. Program title, it displays the program name that is currently being displayed in the program area. Text editor, this is where readers should write code. And output window, when a program compiling, the window is mainly used to observe building progression. देखो वही लिखा है ना, output विंडो का मतलब क्या है, ये तब शो करेगा when your program is compiling. Compiling means when you compile your code, it will show errors, warning, whatever चीज is there, ठीक है, it will show this, वो देखने के लिए कि आपका प्रोग्राम कैसे चल रहा है, उसको ऑब्जर्व करने के लिए we have output window. Then menus in C++ editor. So menus are like file menu, edit menu, search menu, run menu, compile, debug, project, option, windows, help. These many menus are available in the software. ठीक? So what is the use of file menu? File menu contain option like new, open, save, save as, print, preview, quit, like this. Then edit menu, it contains option to edit the content of file. The option of edit menu are undo, redo, cut, copy, etc. Then search, it contains option to find and replace any word in the program. Run, it contains option to execute the program. Compile, it contains option to compile the program. Debug, it listen, bug bug means error, debug means remove errors. याद रखना, bug bug means errors and debug means removing errors. Error को remove करना, that is called debug. So it contains option to remove errors from the program. Project, it contains option to add, open, delete, close file in a project. Then options, it contains option for viewing and changing various default settings. Then Windows, it contains option for Windows management. Then help, option to obtain help on a particular topic. So according to the menu, definitions are written there. So you can read this and understand what they are saying. एक बार इसे पढ़ के देख लो, आपको किसी पॉइंट्स में डाउट है देन प्लीज आस्क. व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ फाइल मेन्यू, व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ एडिट, सर्च, रन, कंपाइल, डिबग, प्रोजेक्ट, ऑप्शन, विंडोज एंड लास्ट वन इज हेल्प. रीड दिस. Now basic operations in C++ editor. What are the basic operations? Now option name is new. New is for to open new file. You have to create a new program. Okay? So you will get this option once you click on file menu, then you will get new option. Then open, open is for to open existing file. जो यदि आपकी फाइल पहले से बनी बनाई है, ठीक है, आप उसे ओपन करना चाहते हो तो फॉर दैट वी हैव ओपन ऑप्शन. ओपन ऑप्शन इज यूज्ड टू ओपन एग्जिस्टिंग फाइल. So this option you will get in the file menu. After that, save. Save, you can save your code, you save your program. ठीक है. Run, run means execute your program. Shortcut key to run your code is Control plus F9. मैं यहाँ लिख दे रहा हूँ, देख लेना. CTRL, Control plus F9. This is the shortcut key to run or execute your code. आपके कोड को चलाने के लिए we have shortcut key that is called Control plus F9. देखा है. Click on run menu, then run option will you get. run menu में run option मिलेगा और shortcut key देखो यहाँ लिखी भी है Control plus F9. ठीक है. तो shortcut key is Control plus F9 without going to run menu. Then quit. Quit means to stop the execution of program. Close your file, close your C++ editor. ठीक है, उसको बंद करना है तो for that we have quit option.